So, hello, let's see if anyone is here. I already see Currency of Earth. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you can hear me well, because I'm always struggling with the sound and my camera and Transcend is also here. How are you doing? Yeah, COA. Austrian. German is actually. Hi, Joshua. Yeah, German is actually, yeah, the official language here in Austria. I mean, even if we speak, yeah, how to call it, very strange dialects here in Austria, but still, our official language is German, and what we learn at school is actually what's called Hochdeutsch, which means, yeah, like the written language. But nevertheless, we speak German here, yeah. Transient, you're on the road. Please drive safely, my friend. So, you're still sick, Currency. Transient. No, I hope you get well soon. Yeah, I know how this is. I actually had COVID 2 weeks ago, and I also had to work sick because I had a lot of um, yeah of video calls with colleagues from different countries I couldn't cancel. So I also had to. I mean, my wife told me that still my voice is not the best. So I think you can still hear it, but I know how this is to work sick. Yeah, so I send you a lot of energy. I hope that helps. LBS, my friend. You know, guys, what I will do now, I will share the link in the chat. So if anyone wants to join me here, because to be honest, I don't even have a topic. Yeah, I was just sitting at home bored, and my wife is watching wifey stuff on TV. So if anyone wants to join me, then please feel free to join me here on the panel. Yeah, LBS, thank you. Liberty Bleeds, thank you. I mean, just my voice is a bit bad still, but yeah, I mean, it's Transient here who is still working sick, so we need to send Transient a lot of good energy. So I've put the link in the description. So Liberty, if you have a chance to join me here on the panel, would be great because I don't even know what to talk about because I was just bored and I didn't want to watch the the wifey stuff on TV. So I went to my office and started a live stream. So if anyone wants to join me here, would be great. Otherwise, I would do what I'm always do. I would just show a few coins. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Um, I've put the link in the description. Yeah. So if anyone wants to join me, then please feel free to do so. Just please talk slowly because English is not my first language, and sometimes some friends forget that, and then they talk so fast and then can't follow. Steven, hey, hello. Wow, a few people here. Awesome. Yeah, as said, yeah, so sorry, I do not even have a topic, so I do not really know what to talk about. I was just bored and I didn't want to watch what my wife is watching on TV now. So I decided it would be good to go live. So I will put once more the link to the live stream, the StreamYard link in the chat. So if anyone wants to join me, I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, yeah, I would like to show you two things, two of my latest additions to my I almost said collection. No, it's a stack. Yeah, so I just stack. I also stack collectibles. I do not collect. But I would like to show you two of the latest things I added to my collection. So I just need to rearrange the camera because I need the tripod, otherwise I cannot show stuff. So I will just turn off my camera for a second and put my camera on the tripod so that I can show you some things. So here we are again. By the way, this is my sticker board. This is my sticker board number 2. So you can see all the cool people are here on my sticker board. So, and as said, oh, Liberty, how are you doing, my friend?
Doing well. Doing well, Austrian. Oh, I got a echo or double audio. Let me turn off YouTube.
Yeah, this is what I also always do. I mute YouTube, and hey, we have a special guest here. His channel is called Lernen der Zukunft, which means learning of the future. Andreas is a great guy and a great channel. He's also Austrian. Austrian with a strange dialect because he comes from where the people speak a bit strange. No, sorry for that. No, really a great guy. Please also check out his channel if you speak German. He is an expert in actually education and learning and psychology, and also interviews great people often. So
Well, I don't.
great that you're here.
Oh, thank you very much, Austrian. It's good to be here, and I appreciate you putting a link up and inviting someone. That's great. I would love to listen to someone speak in German. I don't know how to speak it or understand it at all, but yeah, that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna have to go subscribe, and you know what? Most of this is just looking at what they're showing anyway. So, and we also have translators, right? I think you could do although it does show the closed captioning in the language, right?
Yeah, but you know, I have some videos in German language on my channel. There is a playlist. I think it's even called German.
Oh, nice.
So
Right on.
so actually, if you want to hear me speak in German, but it's really that's not my dialect. That's Hochdeutsch. Yeah, that's the German school language.
Right on. So, what do you're just bored? Your wife started watching a show, and you figured you'd go live.
My wife is watching, I think, an 80s, you know, how we call it, love movie.
Oh yeah, chick flick.
Yeah, exactly. And I said, okay, I think you don't need me as you don't need support. You will be able to watch this alone. She said, yes. Go and do your YouTube thing. So
Nice. Right on. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend here. It's still the weekend, Sunday. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas, and I wish I could see the chat. I'm on my phone, and I had to go out of YouTube, so I can't see what you guys are saying down there. But we'll definitely welcome everyone to the Austrian Stackers Live. Sorry about the background noises. I live pretty close to a street. I'm out here in the front, trying to be a little quiet for my family. Some of them are still sleeping, but yeah, had a great time at the coin show and met up with some silver tubers. Man, it was awesome.
yeah, you've been to the coin show, right? I saw the video. Yeah, I wish we would have such coin shows here in Austria. It's the nearest place where I can go for something that's similar to one of your coin shows is once a year in Germany and 2 times a year, I think, in Prague, in Czech Republic. But here in Austria, we do not really have this kind of coin shows. What we have is this kind of how do you call it, backyard market, flea markets, and there they are selling coins sometimes, but they always want to have ridiculous. They always offer the coins for ridiculous prices, like Maria Theresa thalers for €80 and things like this. So I never buy something there. But
Uh,
unfortunately, we don't have coin shows.
Pretty high prices, it sounds like. Well, I mean, I don't even understand what your money is or what coin you just told me about. The taller, I know about tallers though, but
Yeah,
yeah, here I tell you what. Yesterday they were selling silver at spot. Yeah, you heard me right.
at spot. Okay, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Just one table was actually doing that, and it was rounds, like generic type stuff. But still, I mean, where can you go and just pick silver up at spot, right?
Yeah, notice the first problem we have here is that there is VAT on silver. So VAT, we have to pay 20% VAT on silver, and this is why silver is you cannot get silver anywhere for spot. And this is problem number one. And problem number two is that most of the time, these coins, especially in the flea markets and so on, they are sold by people who inherited coins, a coin collection from the grandfather or something, and they don't even know what that is. And they always think, oh, coins, this must be worth millions. Yeah. And then they're offering Maria Theresa dollars, which they are never sold above spot. Yeah. This is there are millions of these coins around here. Yeah. And they're sold for spot. That's it. And they usually sell it, yeah, for ridiculous prices. Super Eric, you said, I don't know how what's not is, but they have coin shows all the time. Where do they have coin shows all the time? Would be good to know if you are here in Europe. But
Yeah, while he's answering that, man, I tell you what, it sounds like everybody thinks they found a treasure and they want to sell it like it's one for one. And then two, boy, you've picked an expensive hobby, brother.
yeah.
So it's 20% tax or VAT or WAT,
Yeah.
however you said it. That on every single piece you buy, even from private parties at a flea market.
No, but the people who are selling it on the flea market, I mean, they bought it including 20% tax. So which means
Oh,
it's
they want it
it's
back. They want their premium back and their tax back.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, it's and if you have a look at the prices, for example, for commemorative coins, for proof commemorative coins, they usually have a premium of at least 40-50%. It's absolutely crazy.
Wow. Did the gentleman you were talking to answer in the chat feed?
No, not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, cool. All right, so I have a question. What stops you, and I'm sure you're going to tell me, from coming here and buying a whole bunch of silver at what you would consider ridiculously low prices, filling up a suitcase and going back? I mean, keep staying under limits and stuff like that. Or do you know the rules?
Uh,
I mean,
I
I don't want to
yeah,
turn
yeah.
you into a mule here,
No,
Austrian, but
good,
you
good,
you
good.
you may become a mule for your friends.
Can you see the screen?
Oh, so you've been there. You've come here.
Yes, of course. I mean, the only thing is always, will custom catch me at the airport in Vienna or not? Yeah, when I import it. No,
Oh,
no. I have some. I mean, I used to work almost 20 years in the oil and gas industry, and I have a lot of friends in the US. And what I have a very good friend who is from Arizona, and what I usually do is I order from SD Bullion or from other US dealers to his sister, because his sister lives in Arizona. And I pay it with my credit card or with PayPal, and I order it to her address. And then when he goes 2 times a year. He goes back to the US to visit his family, and then he gives it to his sister gives it to him, and he takes it to Austria for me.
so he just puts it in his suitcase.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. So they don't really care about that. It's just kind of more like mailing things that they want to know exactly what's coming into the country.
Yeah, I mean, at the airport, you must be very unlucky that you find it. I mean, and also we have a certain amount is allowed to be brought to the country, and with 2 tubes, for example, of American silver eagles. I mean, one time I even when I've been to the US, I flew back from San Francisco, and I had 2 tubes, 2 full tubes of American silver eagles in my luggage, and I wanted to know So I went to the custom people at the airport and said, look, I have 20 coins, and then what they asked me is it coins or is it silver items? Yeah, and I said no, it's coins. Look, they have a face value. It's $1, but it's a silver coin. And then they said, okay, then it's currency. I said, okay, thank you, bye.
Oh wow. Okay, so now, but of course you probably had to fill out a declarations form when you arrived in Austria, right?
No, 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 not at all. Because I asked them. I said, look, I have no idea. Do I have to declare this or not? I mean, it's money. Yeah, it has a face value. It says $1, and then they said, no, that's currency. So I think they
Oh, I
had
see.
no.
I misunderstood. So that actually,
Uh,
being that it was currency, that bypassed you having to declare it. Because I know there's like a certain, like when I moved down to Chile, I had to enter the country with less than $10,000, well, each person, and
yeah.
so that's what we did. We cash milled it, man, and yeah, we lived there for almost 2 years, and that was a really interesting thing. But here's my question. How long has it been since you've been back to the United States to pick up some inexpensive silver? And when's your next trip?
Uh,
Or do you have one in the plans at all?
no, no, not yet. I had the plan to go to North Carolina last year, but this was cancelled on very short notice because
Ah,
I had so we had some issues in the company, so I could. This was a business trips, but couldn't go. I had to cancel it. I think 3 days before I was supposed
oh,
to go. But the
bummer.
last time I've been to the US is I think it was before COVID actually.
Ah, right on.
So I haven't been there a couple of years now. But last year was supposed to go and then I had to cancel it. But let's see, maybe next year or the year after next year.
Now, it is okay. So this leads me to my last question about this topic. I'm thinking here. Uh, so, and is there like somewhat of a black market without VAT and all that stuff going on, or like can you actually sell something to your friend for whatever you want? I mean, of course you can give somebody something. I mean, are you guys worried about stuff like that? Between very close friends, family members, can you exchange precious metals and it's all
Yes,
good?
yes, 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 yes. Of course. I mean, I just bought a couple of silver coins and gold coins from a friend who needed some money because his car broke down and needed a new car. So I bought some coins from him,
Oh,
and
good.
it's I don't know exactly the amount, but up to a certain amount, I think it's 10,000 euros. We can make. It's called we call it cash business. So cash business can be done up to 10,000 euros. But yeah,
Without
I
having to
always.
be reported. No reporting necessary for that. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
exactly,
Good,
exactly. And,
good.
and I always try to follow the rules. Yeah, so
Yeah, you don't want to get in
because
trouble because
yeah,
you
exactly.
would jeopize everything you have if you get in trouble, right? I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, but there is another thing where you have to be really careful. And I'm just trying to find something. We have one thing here in almost all European states, which is called the Hallmark Act. So which means that every piece of silver, for example, I don't know if you know backyard bullion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I used to watch him a lot. I haven't watched him in a long time, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's when I first started watching the Silver Community, and I need to get back to him because he does some amazing things. And oh my
yeah,
god, yeah,
yeah.
good videos. And he lives out there in the UK as well, correct?
Yeah. Um, actually, what I've here is I've one of his silver bars. I'm showing. I think you will not see it. Yeah, you're on a phone or
Yeah, I'm on a phone. I am seeing
okay,
you, but I can't see the chat feed because I'm no longer on YouTube. I'm only
okay,
on StreamYard. But
okay.
yeah, that's beautiful. Look at those
So,
pore lines. It looks like a bathtub.
exactly.
That's a
So this
bathtub,
is this
man.
is this is from Backyard Bullion. This is one of his silver bars, and what you can see down here is the hallmarks. Yeah.
With all those ripples in that bathtub water, he should stamp a rubber ducky on that.
It's true. No, but what's important here, and this is one thing you also need to consider here in Europe, is here are the hallmarks. So the first one is his because he has a company, so it's a company hallmark. The second one is the purity, it's 3 nines fine, and then you have the assay office, which in that case I think looks like Birmingham. I'm not sure, but I think it's Birmingham. Um, or is it London?
And every single piece of silver poured has to be assayed, and it has to be stamped
Exactly,
with all
exactly,
the purity on it. And you guys,
exactly.
so every single piece has to be like logged and checked off that it's pure. They check everything, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is the major issue we have in Europe. I mean, on the one side, I mean it keeps fake precious metals from the market.
Yep.
On the other side, that's one of the reasons why silver is really why hand put silver is almost not existing here in Europe. Here you can also see the hallmarks. You can see it a bit better. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty
everything needs to
expensive
be
to have it checked, right? I mean, that's got to cost a lot of money to have it assayed.
Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, that's the only way how you can legally sell silver with a weight of 1 ounce or more. Because if you sell it without hallmark, then yeah, it's illegal. Yeah. So I
Okay,
mean, on the one
wait.
side,
Is that a loophole then? You said 1 ounce or more. Can you pour half ounces and quarters or whatever you want, and it's okay?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, holy crap! Well, that sounds like you got that law beat.
I mean, this is the reason for this is so. For example, if you buy silver jewelry, yeah, small pieces,
Yeah.
then nobody would buy it because it would be much too expensive. If all of this would need to
Oh,
be hallmarked, so this is why. If it's below 1 ounce, below 31 grams, then it doesn't need to be hallmarked. But 1 ounce or more weight than it needs to be hallmarked. And as said, here on the one side it's good because that's legit, but on the
yeah.
other side that makes silver even more expensive. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I think if I was living there, I would just pour a bunch of fractional silver and have a ball. That sounds like yeah. Oh, hey, what I see you've got a guitar pick there. What that looks like a Stratocaster 70th anniversary.
Yes, it is.
And I just received one of those as a gift from Long Lived Coins. He's an American
Wow.
YouTuber. He sells ancient coins. He's super knowledgeable, awesome dude. He's been a friend of mine for a good long time
Yeah.
now, and man, he sent me one of those with the pretense that I must use it to play music on my guitar on one of his live streams. So I guess I'm going to intro it, and so I have to take it out of the case. And I already took it out of the box, like you got it there. But I got to open that up and actually use it, man. It's 925, so I think it'll hold up just fine. I mean, I've used silver coins just goofing around on the guitar, and it doesn't seem to hurt them at all. They don't wear out. But yeah, Billy Gibbons used to use they say silver Mexican peso or something, or something like that. There's a story about Billy Gibbons, a guitar player from ZZ Top,
Yeah.
used to use that. Probably just some mythology there, but yeah. So I got to play with that thing, and if do I remember correctly that you purchased two of those, or
Yes, I
just
purchased two because I actually had the same plan. I wanted to play one, but to be honest, they are so hard to get here in Europe. I needed to find a PM dealer in Italy to get one,
oh
and they just sold one per person. Yeah, so I had to call them and I had to discuss with them, and I told them I have a YouTube channel, I will mention you, blah blah blah, and then they sold me two of them. Otherwise, I would have just got one. And
wow.
actually, I bought two because I was thinking about playing it or using it. But to be honest, they are sold for a ridiculous amount of money here, so I don't want to destroy it.
I see. I see. Well, that's pretty awesome that you took such a bold move and used your clout as a YouTuber to score an extra guitar pick. I love that, man. You got balls, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I did not threaten them with bad reviews or something. I just said, look, I'm a YouTuber and I would like to show it, blah blah blah, and and they said,
No, that's
yeah,
cool.
okay, but mention our name. And I said, yes, of course. And I mean, I bought from them a lot of stuff. I've already bought from them. Yeah, a lot of collector pieces. No, I don't have a lot of collector pieces, and I don't collect. I always stack collectibles. That's the difference. So I'm not
Mhm.
a, I'm not a collector. I'm a stacker. It's very important.
Now I'm worried that you've outed them about breaking the rules.
No, 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 no. That's no.
Okay, I gotta say, I'm sorry, but you're telling me they're expensive, and yes, you have picked an extremely expensive hobby, and you love music. So, to me, in my heart of hearts, I feel that if you don't damage that one of those guitar picks, um, I just wouldn't feel right, man. I mean, uh, please open that and
Yes.
play that guitar pick, man. Come on,
Yes, yes,
enjoy your
yes, yes,
silver.
yes. But I need to prepare for that, and I need to think about what song I'm going to play with this special guitar pick. I would just go to the chat a second because a lot of people put comments in there. Um, Back when I was
Yes.
sailboat, some Austrian girls were walking by, and my cousin invited them to come sail with us. Benefits of owning a boat. Okay, person to person selling coins is the best way to go. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, Hey, Monkey King Medals, hello. Just make port silver ball. Yep. Question from Cranky: Is silver classified as money in any countries in Europe? No, silver is classified as precious metals. It's just money when there is a face value on it. Then it's money actually by law. Um, what the Isle of the Noble. Okay, yeah, here is this is one of the latest pieces I've bought. That's a ultra high relief Noble coin, and it really looks like the sailing the Viking boat would sail out of the coin here. This is one of my new favorite pieces in my collection.
Is that like so high relief that it has a bubble capsule?
Yes, 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 yes.
Wow. Can you turn it sideways?
Yeah,
90 degrees?
I'm just taking it out of the
Oh,
box.
oh, cool. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to. I actually just released a short, probably an hour ago or so, of a dragon that I saw at the coin show, the 2024 Dragon High Relief, and it was in a bubble capsule. Yeah, there you go. Oh. So that's like a double thick, like the one I saw actually had a bubble. Like it was like a soap bubble, like a half a sphere on the top.
No, it's
Boy,
it's
that's
it's
amazing.
yeah, it is. I really love it.
God, that sail just looks like it's coming right at you. And then what is the figure on the bow of the ship? Is it carved? Is that a man? Oh, I wish I could see this bigger. Oh, wait, there.
But I've uploaded a video I think yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that's awesome. Holy crap!
I think I will take it out of the capsule and make a short video where I can where so that you can see the coin better. But this
Oh,
is
that
this is really I saw this in a video and I thought I need to have one of these.
I think everyone should have. What's the mintage?
The mintage is that's actually a good question. Um, the mintage is it written somewhere here? 999 pieces.
999. Wow, that's super low. Yeah, the
Yeah.
dragon I was looking at the coin show, the guy wanted 125 for it, 125 US dollars. Um, and I saw it. I looked it up, and I saw it going for sale. I think somebody on eBay was selling it for like 90 US dollars. But
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So, like, what did you pay for that? If you don't mind sharing, and if you don't, if you do, no big deal. But I'm just curious, like, what is that? Would you say in American dollars that you paid for it? If you don't mind.
I mean this is actually a 2 ounce coin.
Okay.
So it's really chunky, and I mean this is from a company that's called CIT, and this is actually yeah, a numismatic shop, but the coins they are producing are actually exclusively produced by Maya, which is they're just producing ultra high relief, proof, high premium coins, and with very low mintage and so on. And this coin was 160 euros. That's about, I think, 170, $180.
So it's pretty close right now. Then we're just a little bit higher than yours. Okay. Wow. So, yeah. Well, something like that. I'll bet you in 10 years it could be worth. Well, I don't think these pieces are anything too much to do with spot. I mean, of course, and that's a question I've always had about this ever since I started stacking and collecting was how how is the price of pieces like that, which are extremely low mintage, that collectors items, when spot, okay, let's say everyone's, oh, silver's going to go to the moon. What happens if silver goes to $60? Will will we just get 30 more dollars per ounce for all the collectibles because it only went up the amount of spot, or will it actually go up even more? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so that thing, I guess what I'm saying is that thing could be worth a lot more in just a few years. And what are your thoughts on that? Like, because I know you've been doing this a long time, and I look up to you to answer and inform me of so many things, and I thank you very much for doing so. But yeah, what is your how do you feel about when the spot price goes up? How does it affect the collector price, or does it at all? Like, all these people get these things Morgan dollars graded, and they spend a lot of money because they're collector items. And d- d- I don't know. I haven't figured that part of it out. What are your thoughts?
yeah, that's a good question. I mean, the market here is completely different, like the market in the US, because actually all the numismatic stuff and so on usually it's either you go into a shop and then sorry, I need to ask the dictionary what the English word is. It's like a bazaar, yeah. So you're fighting for the money you get for it.
Okay.
Um, Haggle, wrangle,
Haggle. There you go.
haggle.
Yeah, I,
So
I fully
it's
understand that
you
term,
try.
brother.
So actually, you discuss with the coin shop owner how much you want to have. He tells you how much he wants to pay, and then somehow you agree on a price or not. Or what's more common is that if you sell high value pieces, you sell it privately, and for example, we have a European community, and you just put a message in our WhatsApp groups or chats or Discord servers or whatever, and say, I'm selling this piece and I want to have this amount of money. And then either somebody says, yeah, I will buy it, or somebody says, no, I will buy it for 10 euros less or whatever. And usually what we do is we auction. We go to auction houses to and they put your coins you want to sell in their auction catalog for the next auction, and then for a premium of, I don't know, like 5%, 10%, whatever, um, they auction it for you. And the problem we have here is that the market for these collector pieces is completely different, like in the US, because I once explained this in a video. What we call what you call junk silver, constitutional silver. In our case, this is usually 200, 250 years old. So all the crown coins and so on, from the Austro-Hungarian Empire I have, they are from the early 1800s. So, and this is not even considered numismatics. So um, it's really it's difficult because the older people here, they do not consider, for example, this coin, they do not consider this as numismatics. Yeah, for them, they say this is, yeah, this is modern and this doesn't have any numismatic value, so they will not pay you anything more than spot for this. So it's really
Oh,
hard to sell this because they consider numismatics coins that are at least 200, 300 years old. Yeah,
I
and
see.
that
Wow.
makes that this makes the market completely different here. So you really need to find somebody who buys these coins with a high premium. And a good friend of mine actually has a coin shop. He's the owner of a coin shop in Vienna,
Nice.
in the second generation. And I discussed this topic with him, and he has a lot of commemorative coins, even with shilling currency before we got the euro. And he said, look, I cannot sell this for more than spot. Yeah, so a lot of people are coming and they want, I don't know, spot plus 40, 50% because it's a commemorative coin. But he said, no, yeah, I cannot sell this for more here because the people going to a coin shop here are people who are in real numismatics, which means the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the how is it called, the Holy Empire of Roman nations, and so on. Yeah, so they're buying completely different stuff. They don't buy these kind of coins.
Wow, I see.
So it's really not so easy to to sell collector items here out of the community. Yeah, so in the community, people know what this is, and they know that they just need to put it in a box and send it to the US or send it to, I don't know, to Australia or something, and can sell it easily. They know that, but in the numismatic community here, it's impossible to sell such coins.
I see. Interesting, man. Well, thanks for giving me all this information. I'm very curious about different laws in different countries, how things work, and you always give such great explanations. And yeah, you're kind of like our Austrian ambassador. Thank you very much, man.
It's really funny. Yeah, it took me forever. Yeah, I have my channel now, I think, for 5 years, 6 years or something. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's 5 years. And it took about 3 years before the first Austrians showed up and left comments and said, look, I'm also into coins and I'm also from Austria. And it's really this, what we are doing is not very popular here in Austria. There are a lot of people, a lot of Austrians own gold, but most Austrians do not care about silver because of the tax. And
Well, I'll tell you what. Here, just real quick, in America,
yeah,
it's not very popular here. I mean, it feels like it to us because everyone we know and talk to does it because we are a very close to tight knit community. But no, I would say 98% of America doesn't have gold. They might have gold jewelry, but and as far as silver, like to collect coins and stuff, oh, that's got to be less than 1% easily. It's kind of crazy to me, but where yeah, most Americans could care less about precious metals. Yeah. Oh, speaking of community, could you guys give a shout out? I can't see the chat. I would love to know who's here.
Cranky is here, McDonald Bullion is here, Phoenix is here, Transient Stacker is here. I don't know if they are still here, but they just left comments.
Hello, guys. Excellent, man. Good to see y'all.
Inkman 78 is here. Inkman 78 said, didn't know they made those in 2 ounce. Yes, but Inkman, take care. This is from Maya Bullion from Germany. This is not from the Popjoy Mint. The Popjoy Mint, the original Noble. This coin with the Viking boat is called Noble. And the original Noble was minted by the Popjoy Mint in the 80s. And now it's like a restrike in 1 ounce and 2 ounce proof, and this is made by Maya Mint from Germany. This is not from the Popjoy Mint.
Oh man, I was so sad when they closed the Pop Joyman last year. That was terrible.
Yeah,
You made videos about it, right?
Yeah, this was actually a great story because I often showed Popjoy Mint coins in videos, and I explained, I don't know how often, that I love Popjoy Mint, so I have a lot of coins from them. I collected them. My favorites are the John F. Kennedy commemorative coin and the Britannia Rules the Waves coin. And I sent them an email and said, look, it's impossible here to get the last coin with the special preview. This was the last coin they've produced. This was a Pegasus coin with a special horseshoe preview. And
Oh
I sent them
man.
an email and I said, look, I would really like to get this coin and I'm willing to pay whatever you want because I'm such a huge fan and so on. And I sent it from my channel email address. And I think it was like 2 months later or something. I never got a reply on that email. They sent a box to me with 2 of these coins.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's amazing! And wow, wow, dude, and you just said the ruling the waves. You mentioned just a moment ago. I learned about that coin and then I forgot about that coin, and I'm so glad you reminded me because I must own that. I've got to find one of those. Yeah, the Britannia ruling the waves, right?
Yeah, and it's an interesting story because this coin is somehow illegal because there was a legal case because the Royal Mint sued Popjoy Mint because the word Britannia on coins is protected. They have a
Oh, the
trademark.
copyright. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. The
exactly.
infringement.
and they threatened to sue them for copyright infringement, and then they issued a second series of this coin without the slogan "Britannia rules the waves," which is, by the way, also there is an error in it, because it says, it should say "Britannia rule the waves," because the song goes "Britannia, Britannia rule the waves," and what they put on the coin was "Britannia rules the waves" with an S.
Well, right there, it sounds like they did that on purpose, just so they weren't totally copying. And
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
think
I'm not
in
sure.
America, I think they would have got away with it easily. I really do.
Yeah. No, but the word Britannia is protected on coins. It's like Philharmonic. You're not a
Oh,
Philharmonica. You're not allowed to put this on a coin. Yeah, this word.
oh,
It's
Britannia. I was
protected.
thinking it was yeah, just a little bit different. Like in the whole thing would be okay, but wow. So that's a legal coin. Interesting, man. Now I really got to get one.
And I got a graded one. I got a PF
Oh,
669 graded one.
sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Wow. Right on, right on.
Yeah, let me check. Maybe I will find it. Because it's one of I don't have a lot of stuff here at home, but this is one of the coins I should have at home, because I think I've showed it in already 200 videos or something.
That's all right, man. Keep on showing it. We love to see it, man. Hey, you know what? I see YouTube as a river. It's constantly flowing. So, and I used to like, oh, I've showed all, I used to think I've showed all my coins. What am I going to do now? And I got to keep buying new ones to show. And I do, of course I do, because I'm collecting and I'm stacking. And so I'm picking up stuff all the time. But I have my slow times,
Yeah.
and then I have my like last couple of days at the coin show, kind of crazy times where I break the budget and all that good stuff. But yeah, so man, I don't even know what I was talking about. I get so excited thinking about this, and my brain just scatters all over the place. But I'm having a good time collecting, and yeah, oh, that's it. About the, showing them again. You can show them over and over, like in different ways and formats and
Uh,
ideas using them. And yeah, no, I keep showing them. I love to see that silver. It doesn't matter how many times. Yeah, because the river just keeps flowing and people rarely go back to watch old
yeah.
videos. It just doesn't, if it's not new, it's not being watched.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, I mean, what I personally like a lot is, and there are some channels I really support as much as I can, because
Right.
they usually show the coins that are more rare, yeah, that are not shown on 200 other channels, and this is what I really like. Yeah, if people show something that's somehow special, yeah, something you haven't already seen, because one thing that always drives me crazy when Christmas is coming is that I know exactly that we see the same Germania mint coin on at least 100 channels, and is showing you exactly the same coin and is telling you that this is the best coin ever minted. Yeah, and
Oh,
and
I
this is
feel
something.
you, man. I
Ah,
feel. I'm so tired of that. That silver American silver eagle privy with the star or the. I'm sorry. The flowing hair. I'm got it confused. The flowing hair. I'm so tired of looking at that darn coin. It makes me sick now. Well, probably because I didn't get one, but anyway. Oh shit, man. Oh, but yeah, you're right about original or not original, but coins that you see are very rare that you don't see. That's what I love to watch, like you were just saying. And I think I did pretty good at the coin show. That's what I was looking for was the unusual and unique things I'd never seen before.
yeah.
And I did. I think I picked up a couple. I got some that like I bought a panda for 2024 and stuff like that. But your run of the mill world silver bullion. But I also got some things I'll be showing here real soon that they're pretty cool. I actually found one that has the Iron Cross. It's a little 10. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's beauty. That Texas right there. 10 grammer.
That's a
Well,
gift from Jack Stacker from Texas.
check. Yep, check in Texas. That's right, man. Yeah. and he sent it. Let me see the top. The writing. Yeah. There you go. Oh,
I opened
20.
it 20 times, and yeah, put this tag back in the in the field here, but
Yeah, he
I
sent
need
me.
to glue it in here.
speaking of Austrian coins and such, I did a trade with Czech Stacker, and he needed the Maid Marian of the Robin Hood series, and
Okay.
yeah, and I needed the Robin Hood, and he had two Robin Hoods, and I had two Maid Marians, because I think he's like me, and if I can afford it, and if they're available, I'll pick up a couple of each of the coin that I'm looking at, and then just in case, especially series coins, always, because I figure I might be able to trade this one with someone else to fill another gap in my series, and that's exactly what we did. And Check Stacker sent me in a capsule the Robin Hood coin, and it had his logo on the top, and it looked like all like a graded little, no, not graded, but it looked very official, let's say. And he put Nazrov or whatever, cheers in his language, and he put Liberty Bleeds Silver community something. He said some very kind words on it. And Check Stacker is very creative dude. He actually sent me a tumbler. You know what a tumbler, like to hold your drinks to keep them cold, like the metal
Yeah,
tumblers.
yeah, yeah.
And he's got my. You know what? Oh, I gotta show you this real quick. I don't know about, I probably shouldn't. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, he sent me a tumbler that had my logo like laser etched in gold on this black tumbler, and it's just gorgeous. The guy is amazing and very generous and super cool. Yeah, check
Yeah, he is.
Stacker.
I mean, I just showed. Yeah, he put this. He made this bottle opener for me with my logo on it.
There you go. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, I
I mean,
remember the
this
video
is.
when you opened the mail. Yeah, I remember seeing
I,
this before. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Jack Stacker is really, first of all, he's so generous, and second, whatever he does has a. Oh, guys, I need to show you. We have such a beautiful sunset here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, check Stacker's top shelf. That's for sure,
Have a
bro.
look at that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a bit more orange, but in reality, but
Well, your sun is going down, and ours just came up about an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago. Yeah, hour and a half.
no, but it's really. I mean, what you talked about is something I really like in our community. That people are helping each other out, and people are trying to help each other get some things they want for their collection. For example, that there is, Santo Georgia, yeah, from Singapore.
Oh yeah.
He's such a great guy, and I talked to him and I said, look, can you help me? I would like to have because I was born 81, and I told him, I said, look, I collect coins from 81, and I would like to have a zodiac coin, a Chinese zodiac coin, a rooster coin from 81, because I was born a year of the rooster. And then he helped me to get this coin from Singapore.
Oh my gosh.
From 81, yeah. I mean, it's
That's
beautiful.
cock-a-doodle-doo, bro. That's cool. Wow. Cindy Georgie is another amazing community member, and he has been an inspiration. I've watched every video he's ever done since I've discovered him, and yeah, such a great guy. And he flies all over the world. That's what he does for his a career, and he gets to visit people and
Yeah, but
mints and coin shops everywhere, man.
the thing is, we had this 2 times, I think, already. That he was, or I was, a week before the other person was somewhere. The other one was there as well. Yeah, so it was always just 1 week later. Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. So hey, Ran So Far Away is also here. Look who's here.
Hello, Ran So Far Away.
Hello.
Ran, how is the weather in Prague?
It became cold.
Cold?
Yeah, 9 degree at day, 0 at night.
For those who don't know Ran So Far Away is one of the most active people in our community who doesn't have his own channel, but he's an amazing guy supporting a lot of channels and also a good friend. I'm proud to call you my friend, buddy.
Oh, thank you. I just watched 2 weeks ago, sorry, 1 week ago, Beetlejuice, the first movie from 1988. And when they say 3 times Beetlejuice, he appears. So You said Germania meant 3 times, so I appeared.
Maybe it disappears. Yeah. No, to be honest, yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me about that, so I will just say two sentences. The first thing why I have an issue with Germania Mint is because of the symbols they're using on their coins. They're using symbols that we in Austria and in Germany do not use since the Second World War anymore, and there is a good reason why we don't use these symbols anymore. And the second thing is, they are buying reviews, and this is something I don't like. It's the same every year when Christmas comes. We see the same coin on the same on 100 channels, and everybody's telling us this is the most beautiful coin I've ever seen. Yeah, and we all know that they got the coins for free from Germania Mint, and this is something I don't like.
It's like
So they
bribing.
bought the relevance in our community, and this is something I personally do not like. A lot of people I really appreciate in our community do paid reviews for Germania Mint, and that's absolutely fine. I also did paid reviews on my channel. That's absolutely fine. But at Christmas, it's every year. Yeah, it's annoying me to hear again and again and again that this is the great coin that has ever been produced on this planet, and of course, it's from Germania Mint.
I think the
Well,
So,
only thing that makes me upset about when Christmas is coming is hearing Mariah Carey again.
that's true.
my
And
problem
how's it
with them,
called?
they,
This
they
song called
use
from Wham! Last Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
they use the 5 mark nomination, which is not exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They use actually
5 mark.
they put face values on coins in currency that do not even exist, and this is also something I don't like with
And
Germania.
it's called Germania Mint, and it's Polish, so I'm also confused.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be bothered too much about that, but there are a lot of other things.
My point, Poland has a lot of history and culture. Why they need, to do such things if they can show their own identity and so on.
Yeah, the problem is, I mean, considering what symbols they're putting on the coins, to be honest, I'm quite sure why they use Germania Mint as a name. But yeah, I mean, I really do not want to talk about them. I simply do not buy their products for a lot of reasons, and that's it. Dot. Which coin do Germania do at Christmas? I mean, it already started. Yeah, they already started to. Which coin was it? Let me check. There are two channels that usually start at that time of the year.
I actually figured out how to see the chat feed through StreamYard here. Yay. But I can't join the chat for some reason, so I can see what you guys are saying finally. So that's cool. McDonald Bullion, hello. Phoenix Coins, Cranky. Yeah, and then we have Ran So Far Away. He's up there with us. And the Thrifty Citizen. Hi from Slovenia. Cool. I wish I could.
Wow, did I miss something?
Uh,
Thrifty Citizen. My neighbor, my neighbor from the south. Hi, how are you doing? Great to see other European people here. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so McDonald Bullion asked you. I'm sorry. I think I probably interrupted. My apologies. What does Germania do for Christmas? I know you didn't want to talk about it, but you started to answer.
Yeah, let me check. There are two channels. They always show the latest coins from Germania Mint. I can tell you in a second what they're.
I want a coin shaped like pretzel.
So
I know you don't like to talk about Germania, but I learned from you about these symbols, and that. Thank you very much, Austrian, for teaching me about what's going on with all that. And when I did those videos about Germania Mint has lost its luster for me, and I was asking people what they thought about it, and one person in the comments, I don't remember who it was, I have no idea, but they had said that where the Germania Mint is actually in Germania, the pre countries now. Is that true or not?
Yes, but this would
But
be
the
the same.
symbols.
This yeah. I mean, it was Germania in the past, somewhen decades, centuries ago, but this would be the same like we Austrians would refer to land we have lost hundreds of years ago, and come back with all this nationalist stupid allegories and things like this, to I don't know, to bring back to life all these nationalist sentiments and so on. Yeah, so there is a reason why. Eh, yeah, really, it's sorry, but I really have a massive issue with this, because they're bringing back things that there is a common agreement, yeah, in all the countries that were affected by what happened during the Second World War, not to use certain symbols anymore, and not to
Oh,
use certain historic allegories and things anymore, because the only people who are still doing this until today are people. Yeah.
so that sounds like an excellent explanation. I appreciate that, Austrian, and I'm sorry for keeping this going. Obviously striking a nerve, but it sounds like what you're telling me is it's desecration.
Yeah, look, my grandfather, yeah, he was, unfortunately, he already died, but my grandfather was a concentration camp survivor. And
Ah,
if I would have shown these coins to my grandfather,
oh,
I'm 100% sure he would call these Nazi coins, yeah.
I see. I see. Okay.
And this is something, sorry, but I cannot support a company that's using such symbols, and we do not have these stupid allegories. They use Austria in an allegory. What the hell should Austria be? There is no lady waving a flag called Austria. They are making up
Oh,
artificially things. And here in Austria, really, I talked to several people, even to my history professor from gymnasium. Yeah? I sent him a picture that what's the first thing you think about seeing this coin, and he said exactly the same like I said before. Yeah?
holy
Like word for
crap!
word. And he said no, 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 no normal human being would use these symbols here in Austria.
I just okay. Thank you for not just letting me know, but everyone out there knowing that. Wow, wowzer.
And
Yeah,
and I mean,
I think they do
I have
beautiful work, but if it means that, then I don't want it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unload that. Yeah,
Liberty, I,
that's
I went I went I went to a museum, yeah, when I've been to Graz, which is about 220 kilometers away here, and I know they have a very, very good they have very, very interesting displays, items displayed there. From this is actually a kind of a World War II memorial museum, yeah, and I went there because I know that they have one of the very few. Translated to English. It's called like a guideline on symbols and design, and this was issued by the Reichspropagandaminister. This was issued
Goebbels.
by Goebbels himself. Yeah, this was a guideline how actually corporate identity worked in the Nazi regime. Yeah, and if
interesting.
if you if you open this book, I have pictures of this. Yeah, I can share these pictures. If you open this book, you'll find all symbols that are used by Germania Mint as well.
I think we lost Liberty.
Yeah, LBS is gone. Yeah.
Well, he was afraid from the symbols.
No, and this is really something. I was even thinking about making a video where I'm showing these documents, but then I didn't do it because I'm 100% sure this would end in a legal issue with Germania Mint. But
Mm.
um, and what there is a reason, yeah, why a lot of companies do not sell their products here in Austria or in Germany. There is a reason why they don't sell their products. And what I was really wondering is when countries like Malta and other countries started cooperations with them. But let's stop with this topic here. So Ren, how are you doing?
Well, I need still to send you the package. It's almost ready. I will do. Sorry for the really huge late, but I got all the things that I wanted to put in a box
You mean the package from last Christmas, or no?
from September. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem at all. Um, we also started to put a Christmas package together for you and Miss So Far Away. Ah, look, Liberty's back. So here he is back.
Ah, you changed logo like my eagle.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
yeah,
fell
right.
out. I didn't mean to. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I got to get my YouTube turned off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall out on you guys, but I figured if I was going to come back, like I might as well put my logo up there. And ran so far away. I have seen you all over, but and I understand that what Austrian said is you don't make any content. But could you tell us? I don't know anything about you. Could you please tell us how long you've been collecting and or stacking, or do you do both? Yeah, I'd like to hear about you.
Yeah, I would say since I was a kid, I used to collect banknotes and coins from if people were traveling. So, like a souvenir to have one cent from that country and so on. So, started as OP because, like culture and countries and all this stuff. But I would say in the last 6 years, I focus numismatic and silver. And
Nice.
lately, because I see all the economic and inflation, not not stable world situation, all the geopolitics. So recently I would say I will focus more on silver silver and gold than numismatic because the situation is not pleasant.
It sounds like you're a lot like a lot of us who have, yeah, realized about the economy and our currency's not backed by anything, and yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, just
you woke up, right? I mean, not the woke, but you
yeah,
learned about what's really happening in the world.
like a security net, that if just to be sure that I don't have only papers but also something else.
I see. So what's your favorite silver? And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start interviewing you here.
No, it's okay.
No, please do. You're much better facilitator than I will ever be in live
Oh,
streams.
no, I don't believe that. I will never believe that. Thank you, though, Austrian. Very kind of you.
In this week, for example, I bought a Czech mint coin, ČNB, it's Česká národní banka, which is like to buy from the USA mint, for example. So every year they make like 5, 6 coins with
Oh,
face value of 200 koron, which is backed, like it's a silver but with a real nominal value. So I like those. It's not like Niue Island and all of those that is nothing to do with local currency. So I buy the local stuff from the Czech National Bank.
And sorry, I need to interrupt here. And
You
I've
must.
been to Prague and I visited Ran So Far Away, and he took me to a lot of great places. But the best place where he took me to was actually it's like a national bank museum or something. And in the vault of this bank, they are displaying a lot of historic Czech and world coins. And what they also display there is one of the biggest gold coins ever minted.
The
mm.
second.
And this is crazy. I will put the link to a short video I made there in the description. So thank you so much for taking me there.
No, every time you come, we can go there. Try
Oh,
to take
this was
small
amazing.
pieces.
That's
But
so great that you guys get to meet up like that, and especially in an amazing place like that. Yeah, I wish our banks had old coins on display. There, it's a lot different here now. But this is like you said, it's almost like the United States Mint that you're going to, that you're meeting at.
Yeah, it's a national mint.
yeah,
Ah, okay, that's why they got them. I see. Wow, very cool.
because you have two mints, like you have ČNB, like the Czech National Bank, but you also have Česká mincovna, which is like a private company.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not national; it's just private company that do their. It's more piece of art than actual coins.
Okay, I got two questions. How many times have you guys met, and do you drink beer at these meetings?
Yes and
we
yes.
drink a lot of beer at these meetings. Usually, Rand drinks much more than I drink, but no,
I'm
because
younger.
I have to drive thousands of kilometers every year by car, so I'm not used to drink a lot, and this is why I have to stop much earlier than usually all of my friends. But we met once in Prague, and I visited Ran, and then one time they came to Lower Austria to my state, and yeah, we did a tour through some historic cities in Lower Austria, and two things were really great. We did a ship cruise on the Danube River, and the second thing was
Wow.
we visited. We have a very historic. This is I think this city was founded more than 1,000 years ago. A very historic city where actually wine is produced for, I don't know, 800, 900 years already,
What?
and they have one of the largest cellar networks in the whole world. So which means they have the wine cellars dug under the buildings in the ground, and all of these wine cellars are connected to each other. So you can walk actually below the whole city. This is kilometers of wine cellars that are connected with each other.
Catacombs that go on forever.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been there, and yeah, this was also great.
Yeah,
I
it was
hope you
really
Wow.
liked it. I hope you liked it, Ron.
I liked everything. My only challenge was the weather, but everything was great.
Yeah, that's true. It was so horribly hot that day. I think it was the hottest day of the
35.
year. Yeah.
Uh, that's so cool. You guys did a river cruise? Heck yeah, man. Uh, how fun. How fun.
Yeah, Austrian, look at the comment.
Comment.
Oh, yeah, check it out. What's everybody saying?
there is an old traditional song from a very old movie. It's called Mariandel aus dem Wachauerlandl. It means Lady Marianne from Wachau is a region in Austria. It's a stupid old song. Eh?
Well,
Oh,
it was on
real quick, Austrian, you said, and I remember reading something about this, but I've forgotten what it means. You just previously mentioned Lower Austria, and there's obviously an Upper Austria. And could you explain that?
Yep, it's very easy. This is the flag of my state, which is called Lower Austria, and the state is called Lower Austria because there is a river, and the river is called Enns, and everything to the north of this river is called Upper Austria. This is another state, and everything below this river is called Lower Austria.
I see.
In,
Okay.
in the past, historically, actually, it was called Upper Enns and Lower Enns, which made more sense because the river is called Enns. But then over the centuries, it changed, and now it's called Upper Austria and Lower Austria. These are two states of Austria has 9 states, and these are two of the states.
Oh, okay.
I
Huh.
must visit the Burgerland.
Pardon?
Burgerland
Burgenland, yeah, the land of the castles.
of
That's
the
uh, that's that's
burgers.
another state. That's a state. That's a state right next to Hungary.
Now, is there any kind of rivalry between these two states?
Um, yes.
I
So,
knew it.
so
There is
actually,
With
rivalry
names like Upper and Lower, God, that's tough. Right?
yeah, there
between
is.
everybody, but it's like friendly, no? Like a
Uh,
friendly rivalry.
yeah, we actually call them grape heads. Grape, like wine grapes, and they call us farmers. But the thing is, if it's against Vienna, we are all friends. Yeah. So nobody
Okay.
likes Vienna. Everybody hates Vienna here in Austria.
Wow. All right. Good to know.
Hey, look! Hey, Santo Georgie is here.
Woo! Heck yeah.
Santo Georgie, we already talked about you, and I showed the coin you helped me
Hello,
to get.
Georgie.
The rooster coin. Thank you so much. I just showed it, I think, 10 minutes ago.
1981. Yeah, that would be series 1, right?
Hey, McDonald Bullion said, I visited Austria once, staying at an Austrian army camp there some years back. At St. Johann. Oh no, I've been very close to there. I've been for a couple of months when I did my alpine training in the army. That's cool, but this was when I was much younger and better looking and not fat. And
The thrifty citizen says they can't trust anyone, so they're not doing their any content about their precious metals. Yeah, that understood, thrifty. Yeah, you got to be careful. Security, yeah,
yep.
worries me.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why first I don't show my face, and second, I don't show anything that would it make actually easy to identify where I'm living. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
When I make videos, I often start my videos with me sitting in the car filming when I'm driving around through the country, and but I always start recording at least 7-8 kilometers away from where I'm living. Yeah, so you will never be able to identify where I'm living from my videos.
Oh, that's good thinking, Austrian. Yeah, you've got to always have that in the back of your mind whenever you turn that camera on. Yep.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think that's really important, and also for our content creators, take care, because there is this function, and you need to deactivate it in YouTube Studio. In the settings for the videos, there is this function that says, how is it called in English? You know, this automatic location information, blah blah blah. So I've no idea what this is, but exactly which information is shared then exactly. But I talked to some people, and all of them told me that turn this off, because this is somehow identifying your the data of your location where you record this video.
Yeah, wow. I'm going to have to definitely go and make sure mine is turned off. Wow, thank you very much. Everyone out there, please do the same. That's very important to keep your security and your location, to yourself.
I just realized this once when I mean, fortunately I was not at home, but this was just implemented, I think, this year. I've been to Upper Austria, to Linz, to their capital, and I made a video in the hotel there, and suddenly I didn't check it. I just uploaded the video and from my mobile, so I didn't check it, and then actually my wife watched the video, and she said, "Look, the video knows exactly where we are," and it mentioned the name of the hotel where I've recorded this video.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's not cool.
Yeah, they will destroy my garden, right?
They tracked you by the YouTube location.
Yeah, so if it's something like a location tracker, yeah. So if you have this activated, then the video automatically puts in the location where you are, and in that case, it said it was I think it was I don't recall what hotel it was, but it actually said it mentioned the hotel, yeah, as location.
Well, you do sponsor for the hotel.
No, I mean, as long as I'm not home, yeah, I don't care, because usually I upload the video 1-2 days later, so everybody can know that I've been to this hotel. But I mean, if you do this and then your home address may show up, or even if it's just your village or just your town, yeah, I mean, I also do never mention the town where or the village where I live.
Yeah, in a PO box, I noticed your postfach, right?
Postfach.
How do you say it?
Postfach.
Oh, what? Pardon your French, bro. What do you?
It means postbox in German. The Germans use a different term, but we in Austria say Postfach. It's a
Sounds pretty pornographic to me, buddy.
I think Liberty is going to unsub.
No, it's exactly, and my Postfach, my postbox is in the next bigger town, which is like 7 kilometers away from here.
And how do you spell that?
How do I spell that?
Fox, F-A-C-H-E.
Postfa. It's Papa Oscar Sierra Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Hotel. I just put it in the chat.
I'm trying to do it too. There we go. I think I just did it. Post fuck. What the
Fuck you.
fuck? Stay out of my
Fuck.
post fuck, motherfucker.
No, you're just allowed to use this word if you're able to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, it's fuck.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Post fuck. Oh shit. I need an Austrian beer now. Yeah, we need a 6-pack so we can get some to Ransom far away and start handing them out to the chat there. Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite beer, you guys? I want to know from Iran and also you Austrian. What's your favorite brand of beer?
Well, so far, Pilsen, Oracle.
Yeah.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I will write it in chat. In chat. Because you also have. Sorry. In America, you have the Budweiser, the fake Budweiser.
Yeah, but Budweiser in America is not the Czech Budweiser.
Yeah, that's a whole big deal there, man. We don't want to get into that. Yeah, I don't like Budweiser. I'm a Coors Light fan. When I drink my generic kind of beer, like staple beer, you guys probably laughing at me because that's like piss water pretty much, but no, it goes down good. It's hot out here. It's easy to drink. And actually I did have one of those really dark beers with my pizza. My wife and I went out to lunch the other day and it was so good. I can't remember the name of it, a local brewery here, but it was a super dark beer. And I tell you what, that dark stout goes great with food, really good. So Urkel, that's the name of it. Pilsner Urkel. Okay, that's Austrian. And then, both of you.
That's to be honest, I like the original Czech Budweiser a bit more. And also we live very close to Czech Republic. It takes us like 40 minutes to go to Czech Republic. So what we usually do is we go to, how is it called, Ran? Znojmo?
Sorry, once more.
Znojmo? How is it called? This city in Czech in Czech Republic?
I'm less familiar with South Bohemia or South Moravia, but
I think it's called Znojmo. It's close to the border, to the Austrian border. It's actually directly at the Austrian border. So what we usually do is
Znojmo.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, you said the original Czech Budweiser. I tell you, who taught me about the original Czech Budweiser was Czech Stacker himself. He actually directed me. We started talking about it, and he directed me to a 45-minute long documentary. Some lady telling all about the history of Budweiser, and very interesting, man.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's until now it's high quality beer, and even if they're producing hundreds of tons of this beer, it's still high quality and very tasty. It's really good.
They filter it, I think, 3 times in the production.
Yeah,
I was in there in the factory, so next time we go together.
I've been there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I've been there once. I think it's 10, 15 years ago or something. Long before we met, Ren, but I've been there once. No, but what we frequently do is, as we live close to the border to Czech Republic, we at least once a month we go there and to buy beer and actually what's really good there is they in Czech Republic they have I will never remember the name, but they have a very, very good mineral water with flavors. And I love the grape flavor, and my wife loves the lemon flavor, and it still has 0 calories. Yeah, so it's flavored, but it doesn't have calories. And all the Austrian flavored mineral water has. Yeah, you get fat from drinking the water. Yeah? It's really the flavors and the stuff they put in is also a lot of sugar and so on. So we always go to Czech Republic to buy mineral water there as well.
That's fun. Wait, you sound like you're from Upper Austria. So you like grape flavor?
Don't say this.
You're a great pet. Now you're not a farmer. Wait, who are?
No, we are the farmers, yeah. Even if we have the better wine, yeah. I mean, in the area where I'm living, we are surrounded by vineyards, yeah. So it's
Nice. Yeah, sounds like Northern California or something. Yeah.
yeah, it's actually it's one of the good things here in summer. In summer it's very hot, and in winter it's really cold, but it's hot enough in summer to grow wine here.
So
No,
I
but
will just go to Liberty quick. For example, what I just got. Um, like it's from the Czech. This is the map of Moravia 400 years ago. So it's like a commemorative coin with nominal value.
Yeah, you know we didn't see anything. Sorry.
And sometimes some €0. So this is Jan Žižka, which I got yesterday. And where is my beer? I don't know.
I will have a beer later on. We'll go to a
I had
restaurant
too
in the
many
evening.
yesterday. I had like 8 beers, I think. No 8. Sorry, 5 and maybe 3 small. So close to 8.
It's I just want to answer some or to reply some comments. Some people talked about post
Yo,
boxes here, and who was it? Was it McDonald Bullion who said that they're really expensive in the? Yeah, McDonald was it? No, who was it? Somebody said that
30 cities now.
that they're expensive in the UK, but I don't find the comment now.
McDonald Bullion.
Yeah, I think he said it. Like £40 a month. Here in Austria, they're not at least in the next bigger town here. I pay I think €10 per month or something. So I pay it once a year, and usually I pay it for 3 years so that I cannot forget. And so I paid, I think, if you pay it for 3 years, I think it's just €100 a year. So I paid €300 for 3 years for my post box. So here this is really cheap, yeah. And Thrifty says PO boxes are hard to get in Slovenia. Basically, if you don't have a business, they won't rent. Oh, okay. You fell out. Yeah. Please come back again. Um, if anyone else wants to join us here on the panel, the only thing is please no minors on my panel. I had massive issues with YouTube once because I had a 14-year-old. I didn't know that he was so young, a young guy, 14 years old, on my in a discussion about coins, and his parents filed a complaint, and my channel was blocked for a
Jesus.
couple of weeks. Yeah, stupid. They were just discussing about coins. Yeah.
I thought it was with what is his name? Schwarzkopf. Forgot his name.
Schwarzkopf?
Now he's doing picturing.
No. But he was one of his friends at that time.
Mm.
And his parents, for whatever, no, he's a great guy. But one of his friends, he was also on the panel, and then his parents saw this and filed a complaint, and my channel was blocked for a couple of weeks. And I told him, I said, please watch the live stream; it's still online. Yeah, there was nothing. That was I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think that they just want to do provocatia.
Yeah, no, this was.
Maybe their life is too boring.
Oh, McDonald Bullion said, I'll see if I can pop on. Yeah, it would be great.
Sorry, I
by the way, also a great channel. Ran, you are mod I've just seen. You could put links to the channels in the in the chat if you would like to do so.
Because he was asking for the link for the stream if he can join.
Yeah, I've just put the link in. Yeah. So McDonald Bullion, great channel, by the way. Check out McDonald's channel.
Big Mac, Happy Meal,
Big Mac,
Small Mac.
So this is McDonald Bullion's channel. Who else is here? Santo Georgi. Wow, you need to check Santo Georgi's channel. This is one of my favorite channels. what he always does is he always shows stuff that you have definitely never ever seen in your whole life. This is amazing. Yes, great stuff to show on his channel. Please also check out his channel. McDonald's souvenir. Yeah. Liberty is back. Look at that.
I'm sorry to be such a pain in the butt, man. And then you put up that link, Austrian, and it didn't work. I kept clicking on it, wouldn't go there. But then I ran so far away. Thank you very much for doing the StreamYard link. That worked perfectly, man.
Yeah, that will be $5.
That leads me to my next question. How much is beer? Is that expensive too? Is that another expensive hobby for you guys?
It's tricky because now it is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I would say.
Is it taxes or just demand?
Almost $3 per beer in pub, because it used to be $1.
And that's expensive?
Yeah, because it used to be a third of the price.
Well, that's 200. Yeah, 200% more. Now, how long ago was it $1?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, how long ago was it $1? Because you said now it's $3. So how much time has passed?
2021, 22.
Oh, right before COVID, huh? Or right around COVID?
I would say more the Ukraine-Russia situation.
Wow.
Jumped the prices.
Another expensive hobby.
Wow.
Beer is expensive.
Yeah, I mean, what are you complaining about? You know what we pay for beer here? What we call Krüger, yeah, which is half a liter of beer. Yeah, we pay.
You get three times more money.
At a cheap place, you pay €5. At an expensive place, 6, 7, 8 euros.
But your salary 3 times more as well.
I'm not sure, but
the average salary, it's like €1,400, something like that. Even less.
Hey, look, there is a lady called Paulina in my chat. She's telling me the mineral water is called Matone, and you are completely right.
I told her to stop writing me and just join the channel.
Yeah, exactly. This is the mineral water. I always forget the name, but we always buy. We always load the trunk full of mineral water when we go to Czech Republic, because this is really. I mean, I don't want to advertise for Matone here, but it's the best mineral water on this planet, and I love the grape flavor.
I will just throw everything I bought for you, and I will just send you Matone.
No, thank you. We've just been there. I think before I had COVID, so we still have half of the.
Now, do you leave space in your trunk, Austrian, for some precious metals when you go to the Czech Republic?
I usually try to buy some nice commemorative coins I cannot get here. I can show you what I bought last time, because I love the Czech lion coins, and I bought 2 of them last time.
I've got 3 different Czech lions, I believe. Oh, wow. Those are nice packaging.
I think it's this. Yeah, this is my favorite. The
Black
platinum gilded. Yeah, the platinum gilded one.
Oh, did that
Come
focus?
On.
Yeah, come on. Oh. Oh, that is cool.
This is the only product I really buy from Czech Mint.
Republika. Česká, right? Česká Republika?
Yeah.
That's, or Ceska. CESKA.
No, there is a Haček. It's Česká Republika.
There's no H. So, Charlie.
Česká Republika.
Come on, give me those military letters there.
Charlie, Echo, Sierra, Kilo, Alpha.
Kilo Alpha. Cool. That sounds awesome like that. Right on. That's beautiful. And you said it's platinum?
Yeah, it's platinum gilded. It's plated.
Gilded.
It's platinum plated. Yeah.
That's nice, man. Wow.
And the second one I bought because it has such a crazy hologram.
Oh.
This coin, by the way, the hologram is 30 years anniversary of the mint.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. Oh, the mountains are all hollow. That's wicked. Oh man, that's nice. Got a lot of what do you call that? Depth in it because you got the foreground, the background, the midground,
mirror finishing as well.
that crown. Oh my gosh, that is. Whew. So, what are the prices like in Czech Republic compared to Austria? Is it better to go there to buy?
No, actually, these kind of coins are far more expensive in Czech Republic than in Austria.
Oh. So souvenirs?
Yeah, it's really it's just souvenirs. Yeah. So, but I'm always doing this. So whenever I travel to another country, I try to get at least one coin. For example, here I just found this accidentally. I had a business trip to Italy, and I've been close to San Marino, so I went to a coin shop there and I bought a coin from San Marino.
So obviously, it's worth it for you to pay the premiums that you're not used to paying in a different country because you're there in that country, and that gives you official bragging rights, right?
That's true. That's true. No, I mean, anyway, it's stupid to buy these coins here in Europe. It's completely stupid. But what can I do? I love coins. What can I do?
You can't help yourself, and I don't know how to help you either, man. If you figure it out, let me know, okay? Yeah, whenever I go anywhere, I'm like, where's the coin shop? Where's the coin shop? We're in a new place. I got to go to the coin shop.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, it's always really funny. Yeah. So, for example, I've been to Gothenburg, to Göteborg in Sweden a few weeks ago. And of course, one of the things I had to do first is go to a coin shop. Oh, I just remember I still didn't upload the short video I made there from this coin shop. This is one of the most beautiful coin shops I've ever seen. I need to show you a picture. This is actually in the entrance hall of an old. There was a huge bank in there before, but now it's a shopping center. And in the middle of the entrance hall, they have 3 of these boxes, which is actually a coin shop. Yeah, so you go from one box to the next. In one they have numismatics, in the other one they have bullion, in the third one they have banknotes and world coins.
Nicely done. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I've never seen a coin shop like that. Yeah? It's so interesting because they just put 3 of these boxes, and in one shop is the father, in the other shop is the mother, and in the third shop is the daughter. It's crazy. I really love this. Oh,
treasure boxes
is here. Look. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Hello,
Hi, MacDonald.
Hello, how are
One
you?
Big Mac. Oh, sorry.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Welcome.
Oh, we got McDonald Bullion. How's it going? I can hear you.
Hello, yes. How are we all?
Good.
Well, weekend is almost over.
Yes, it sucks. I thought I'd come on for 10, 20 minutes and have a chat with you all.
Right on. Yeah, I want to tell you, you reminded me of the coolest coin shop I've ever seen. I have not been to. And how did I see it? I watched Send to Georgie. Yeah, he actually did about a year ago. He went into a coin shop that was, it looked like heaven. It was amazing. I don't know if Send to Georgie's still in the chat, but thank you, Georgie. That was that place you go to. That, oh my gosh, I want to go there. That made me want to come. Not only because I want to visit Send to Georgie, but I've got to go to that coin shop.
Yeah, he goes everywhere, doesn't he? He flies everywhere.
I think he's lying about his job. I think in reality he's kind of a hotel tester or something. Yeah, he's just sent around to test different hotels all over the world or something.
Yeah, I think.
By the way, it just reminded me. Do you know anything about Dale?
Yes, I had a call with him yesterday.
has he moved already to Berlin
Yes.
now?
He's already in a new flat. Don't ask me. I'm not able to pronounce the name of this English city where he moved to. It's one of the cities that are written complete, but the name is written completely different, like you pronounce it. So I will never ever be able to pronounce it. But it's really great. Yeah. So he showed me some pictures, and he has a nice flat. Actually, he has a garden that's around the flat, and really it's beautiful. Yeah, and the only problem is they are already in a new flat, but the furniture will just be delivered in December, so they have a bit of an issue now.
Jeez.
Oh, I've just seen Rands put it in. Is that the name of the town? Is that
No, this is a town in Wales with the longest name in the
That's it,
world.
yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I ain't got a clue.
Landfilm Prechten Nigde Kortech Gogoch. No.
That's impressive.
I had a colleague in my previous company. He's from Wales, and whenever he talked to his wife on the phone, yeah, I always went to him and had a look at his ears, and I said, "No, I'm not an elf." It always sounded like Lord of the Rings when he was talking.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm actually going to Wales tomorrow. I'm going
Oh,
to
wow.
yeah, Cardiff. I'm going to go speak to Cardiff Gold. The Dan's quite active in the Stacker Social. I'm going to go and see him and go speak to him. So I'll be taking the trip over to Wales. I think it's only 2 hours because I'm sort of Oxford way. But it'd be good to go down and see anyway. So yeah, I like Wales. It's quite a nice country.
Yeah,
So
Wales is
McDermott,
beautiful. Yeah.
are you going? Are you going on a mission? Are you going to get some footage, do an interview, like for your channel?
Yeah. I'll get some footage. I'll shoot a video tomorrow. It takes me a couple of days because I think last time it was about 30 minutes to an hour worth of footage and editing it and everything. It takes a lot of time, so I think it will take me a couple of days. But I'll get some footage. I'll speak to Dan, see some gold. I don't really have a plan. I'll just sort of point and shoot and just have a chat really, and then go from
Yeah,
there.
just shoot from the hip, and I like raw, natural. You know, it's refreshing. You know, scripted. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe more professional, I guess. But I think it depends on the person the people that are talking. You know, and the dynamics between them is the most important thing. And I'll be looking forward to watching that for sure.
Yeah, they are good. I liked I think My Silver Journey, if you guys see him, he's got a good channel. He
Oh
came
yeah,
up recently with Mr. Warren.
yeah.
I think he's 90. But I listened to the whole thing. I like listening to shops, coin owners and dealers because you just learn so much. And if not, then it's a bit like you just hear from their sort of perspective on things. And I think it's just really interesting to hear, really. So I enjoy it. So we'll see what happens with it. I think we'll get some good footage anyway.
Excellent. Yeah, I always I gravitate toward LCS and dealers. Any videos that are they're spewing information because man, you can learn so much. Actually, a
Yeah.
couple of days ago, a channel guy out in Florida, a YouTuber by the name of Silver Stallion, he did an interview with the president in his living room. He knows him. He came over to visit and did a really like an hour-long interview with the president. I can't remember his name, but it's ICG. It's like probably number 4 in the country for grading coins. And he actually started out like as a preteen, got like a summer job, and then fell into the coin industry. And now he's president of an emerging a new grading company here in the United States. It's so interesting to hear their stories. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing this guy's. And you called it Cardiff?
Cardiff, yeah, Cardiff's gonna be it's weird how the sort of UK is made up, but it's like the UK is gonna be 4 countries and Wales is gonna be one of them, with Cardiff being its capital. So it's a little confusing.
Yeah, I'm actually of Welsh descent. My last name is Morgan, and yeah, so I identify. I've always loved the flag of Wales, the red dragon, and of course that was a 2 ounce of Queen's Beast I had to get, and yeah, good stuff, man. I would love to go visit the UK and get back to my roots one day, man.
McDonald, may I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, go on.
Because you said four countries, as I know: England, Wales, Scotland, and North Ireland. What is the status of Isle of Man and Jersey, Guernsey, for example?
Oh, okay. So I I don't know. Don't quote me on this,
Like
but
overseas territory?
yeah. So they're kind of like their defense and the way they're represented in government is comes under the UK, but they're technically not a part of the UK. So it's I think they're like special administrative sort of territories. So those that live on,
Okay.
let's say, the Isle of Man can live and work in anywhere in the UK, and I'm pretty confident it's vice versa. So anyone from the UK can go there as well. But technically, I think that they are not a part of the UK. They're just like
Mm.
administrative dependencies, a bit like I think Gibraltar's even slightly different because I think Gibraltans can come to live in the UK, but not vice versa. So it's a little confusing.
Huh.
Yeah, I think in short, it's not a part of the UK, but they get the same representations and things, and you can live and work there. But Jersey and the other one, I always forget it, is always
Guernsey?
very expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive to live. So I think it's
Mm.
very wealthy people that live there, unless you grew
Well,
up
all these islands is full of bunkers due to World War II.
And everybody works in a bank there.
Yeah, I don't know that there must be some sort of tax incentives or something, but I know it's very expensive. I mean, the UK in general is just really expensive to live. I think it's sort of similar to how the Netherlands is, just with their prices. I think it's just really expensive, but I think Guernsey and Jersey, yeah, they're quite expensive places to
Well,
live.
islands, you always need to bring all the goods and products from overseas, so it's like cost of transportation. Usually, it's higher.
Yeah, I think so. I think compared to Ireland, because I'm originally from Ireland, Ireland's even more expensive than the UK. So you find a lot of Irish people come to live and work in the UK. But I mean, for example, you go to the shop, and I found when I used to I go visit Ireland um, now and again. It's a lot more expensive than the UK. So you can see why people come to the UK to work and things are cheaper, and there might be more opportunity. But um, I actually prefer Ireland, but it's just very expensive. But I think that's everywhere in sort of West now. Everything's going up, isn't it?
Mm, yeah,
I
unfortunately.
love Ireland. We usually go every 2 3 years. We go to Ireland, and we also did. You can rent these houseboats in Ireland and go up and down the Shannon River. We also did this 2 times.
Oh
I
yes.
really love this country. Ireland is one of the most beautiful countries, and what I like so much is um, it's not like in a lot of other countries. It's real nature. Yeah, you can see it's if you go along the Shannon River, it's still like it is, yeah, in its natural form. Yeah, it's not regulated, it's not put into concrete walls and so on. So it's beautiful country.
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, from here, the closest sort of where I am, you can fly from London or Bristol, and go over to. I think the closest airport is going to be Cork or Dublin, but
Mhm.
Dublin's quite expensive. Ireland's quite expensive in general, but as you say, like you fly into Cork, 5 minutes out in a taxi, and you're just completely you're in green. There is
Yeah.
you're just surrounded by hills. It's like
And
where the
goats.
hell is everyone?
Yeah, this year in summer we've been to Ireland again, and it was the first time that we didn't fly. We took the ferry, so we drove by car to France, to Cherbourg, and we took the ferry there. So we spent the night on the ferry, and we arrived to, I think it's called Rosslare, and this was amazing. Also, arriving in Rosslare, yeah, so in Cherbourg in France is really an industrial port and so on, and then you arrive to this small port in Rosslare in Ireland, and as you said, yeah, you just it's a village, yeah, and you leave the village and you're there's just nature anymore. Yeah? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, you can find loads of I think. you can probably find like loads of houses, like big houses, going for cheap, just because there's just, although Ireland's quite small, there's just, I think there's like 4 million in Southern Ireland anyway. So there's a lot of space, there's a lot of room, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
houses and things. So, but I mean, you're surrounded by, yeah, as you say, nature, and yeah, the canal boats and things like that is, it's always good fun going on those.
If I may jump in, oh, go ahead.
Sure. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are all so polite, and I've got to excuse and apologize for myself. A little pretentious, probably just jumping in the conversation. Really like how you guys ask. If you can ask a question, that's very cool. I should be more like that, and please excuse my behavior. Anyways, I wanted to just say I'm jealous of you guys because you live. It's so tightly knit in the Europe area where you guys can travel. Like it's like for us to go from a state to a state because you guys are close together, all these countries, but it's all different cultures, and you have such amazing histories and museums. And oh my gosh, man, I mean, I love to travel, but I never get over to Europe. And I've got to say, I'm kind of jealous that you guys get to do that. And then also one last thing was I wanted to give a shout out to Blue Collar Stacker and 49's Fine who are in the chat now. And I'm wondering, did you guys find this chat and about Austrian Stacker from my community post where I shouted out that he was doing a live right now? Give me a thumbs up or something if you did find that. And are you subscribed to Austrian Stacker? Because if you're not, get your shit together, guys. He's awesome.
Thank you so much.
And
No,
thank you. And thanks for letting me butt in.
I know both of the channels, and I watch videos on both of the channels frequently. So I hope they know me.
All right, we got a thumbs up from Blue Collar. Good job, right on, Austrian. I'm glad you're watching them too. Yeah.
But what you said, LVS, what you said is right, and it's so interesting. And also, even if I mean, British culture is completely different, like Austrian culture or Czech culture, or whatever. But it's so interesting to see all these historic connections. For example, very close to where I'm living, and Ren, if you remember when we made the Danube ship cruise, I showed you these ruins, where I told you that this was the castle where Richard Lionheart was imprisoned in Austria. So we captured the British king once, and
Nice.
and they had to pay tons of silver to get Richard Lionheart back. And actually with the silver we got for Richard Lionheart, we started producing the thaler. So it's
well,
always
thank God for Austria.
so there are so many interesting historic connections between between Austria and Czech Republic, for example.
It used to be one country as well.
It used to be one kingdom, yeah. So I mean, the one empire, yeah. That's clear. But also between all the other countries, and
the Holy Roman Empire as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is what makes it so interesting to travel to all these countries, because even if it's completely different cultures, but still that there are so many connections between all the different countries. And
well, all the castles here were built by Austrian aristocrats, for example.
Yeah.
May I jump in again?
Sure.
Okay. Oh gosh, I think I left out Phoenix Coins. I think he was here very early on, and I thought maybe he just knew about your live, but he may have seen my shout out for this live as well. I'm not sure. I just wanted to make sure I said something. Hello, Phoenix, and yeah, I think that's it.
Blue collar just said, not to mention you have brought us Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I never was a huge fan of Schwarzenegger, but recently I got a huge fan. By the way, look.
Hey, Austrian, can you say "get to the chopper" for us all?
Get to the chopper.
Thanks, Iran. Ran so far.
Do I sound like Arnie?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
From Graz.
Yeah, I mean, Arnie is from Graz. My best friend was born in Graz, and they have a very similar dialect like we have. And so I think, yeah, this.
All right, this is the ultimate test. Say F you, asshole.
In German or in English?
No, don't say it, man. This is a lie. I'll probably get in trouble. Although we did say postfach.
Postfach. Yeah, postbox.
Postfach.
Fachio.
Okay.
Yeah, you know one of our most famous football players, Christian Fuchs.
Oh.
He played for Leicester City, and they loved him very much because his family name, I will put it in the chat, is written like that. And
Shit.
yeah, and he even, because his name was so popular for the fans, so he even found a clothing brand, yeah, and he sold T-shirts, and there was written on it, "No fucks given," because his family name sounds very similar to another word. If you pronounce it British, yeah.
No fucks given. That's an awesome slogan. I love it. Good stuff.
I think Blue Collar really wants to see the Austrian part of you. With I'll be back.
I got a question for McDonald.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never, well, a statement then a question. I apologize, or an apology. Never have sent you any swag, and I apologize for that. It will be coming. I've got to get Austrian out here as well, and a bunch of other 365 KYH stacking. I've got Dennis Domenis in the Netherlands. A bunch of mail to get out. But you sent me stickers, and you have an American version, and I'm wondering what inspired you to do that.
So that's a good question. The short answer is I don't really know. I think what I was going to do with the stickers, I was going to do a British one, a American one, a Canadian one, an Australian one. I was going to do different variations.
Cool.
The issue that I had was with just purely cost. So the cost of the stickers that I did, it's nicer to be monetized because I can put some more money towards it. But my next one that I will be doing, I'll be doing a Canadian version.
Right on.
Yeah, so I usually make about 10 stickers. I think I made 10 of them. So I did 10 of the ones that I have now. So it's going to be the British one, which is the logo that I have now, and then I did 10 of the American ones, and then I'll do 10 Canadian, 10 Australian, and then basically go. It's just a bit of fun, really. There's no such thought to it, but it was just more so just an interesting thing, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, thanks for sharing that. I love the story, and I feel like 10 times worse. Yeah, so I literally have a 1 of 10 of your Americanized version of slaps. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. You got one of those. Yeah, they're rare, you know.
Oh, dude, I got to get a package out to you real soon. Oh man, thank you again for sending me. You sent me twice. Thank you.
I'm just searching on my sticker wall because I'm 100% sure I got a sticker from you, McDonald's.
You may have done. I can't remember now. I've sent so many.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure I have one. I just cannot find it on my sticker wall.
Now, I've got a question for you, McDonald. How close do you live to like 365?
Oh, well, I think probably a couple of hours. I don't know where I don't know where he exactly is, but I'd say probably a couple of hours if I was to give a calculated guess. Yeah, we're all quite close together. I mean, anyone in the UK really. I mean, you'd be on the chat, in the Stacker Social chat, and there'd be someone in the same county as me, and the same county is going to be, I don't know the size of it. It's probably going to be an hour before you're through to the next county. So it's very sort of close knit. But I mean, we all live just so close together. I mean, I suppose compared to if you're living in the US or elsewhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're really spread out when our country's 3,000 miles wide. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big the UK is, but it's very small. So it's probably the same size as a very small state of the US. So it's not too bad for us. But
right.
yeah. I'd say not very far. Definitely a couple of hours maybe.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. How would you feel about like what is it expensive to mail things within your own country, and how would you feel about me mailing you something and some money to lessen my cost here to distribute to 365, for instance? Just
Um,
an idea.
yeah, so I mean, in terms of posting here domestically, it's fine. I think, um, I mean, stamps have gone up, uh, but it's not a huge issue. I think it's like a pound or £2, a couple of pounds. It's really not expensive at all. The reason why I stopped doing I stopped mailing internationally mainly, or I put a bit of a pause on it, is I ran into a couple of problems. One of which actually, Currency of Earth, it's good to see you. Some packages wouldn't arrive to different places. Um, I've had some backlash over someone not receiving it, and to the save the arguments and things, I'd send them another one, and it just become more hassle and just
Yeah.
expensive to send people stuff, because when I send people stuff, I'd like to try and send them like a coin or something as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'd be torn out by the domestic the postage
Uh,
system of the
we have the
country.
same problem here, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's a shame really, because it's with good intentions, but I feel that there's just too many obstacles really. It's one of the reasons why I stopped sort of doing giveaways as well, was just I ran into a couple of hiccups with that, sending things out and stuff. But I mean, I'm happy to receive anything. You just have to email me. I think you got my email anyway, but I'm pretty sure you sent me when you first started YouTube. I'm pretty sure you sent me stuff, because I've actually got. I'm just gonna double check. I think you were the first one to send me a poker chip. I'm just gonna
Oh, I
double.
did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my brain is shot. Anyway, well. Hallelujah. That's cool. All right, so I got I guess two questions. The first one, how close are you to the stack collector? And the second one, oh my gosh, and then you just lost it. Uh, oh gosh, it'll come back to me. But yeah, are you close? Yeah, so you're obviously pretty close to him. He lives there as well, right?
Yeah, Stat Collector lives, I want to say a couple of hours away as well, but I'm actually seeing him on the 16th. We're going to the Royal Mint. So
Whoa!
I'm going to meet
Holy
him.
crap! Okay, you're gonna make like an hour long video, right?
Well, the issue is, I think I went there a couple of years ago and I did the VIP tour, and I was going to be cheeky and ask, can
Hmm.
I get some behind the scenes footage? But they said no,
Oh,
which was a shame. But it was the only chance that we could film was in the museum, and it's probably been filmed so many times that I've got to make it entertaining. And I just think,
Yeah.
how can I make it entertaining with something that's been shown so many times? So
Try to rob it. Try
yeah,
to rob it.
yeah. I mean, the Stat Collector's going. We're going to be doing a tour, so I'm going to be meeting him there, and we've put it out in Stacker Social. Anyone in the UK that does want to go, they can literally just turn up and just wait for
oh,
me.
that's cool.
Yeah, and we'll just do the tour, and we'll get some food and that. There's no, um, people don't have to, but if it'd be good to meet people, so that's a way that we can do it. So we don't have to, go.
Absolutely. Actually, Blue Collar Stacker, I think he's still in the chat. We were just discussing yesterday at the coin show how it would be cool to, get as many people that live, somewhat close by to come at the next coin show to have a community gathering. And I love that idea, man. I hope a bunch of people show up with you guys.
Yeah, I think the Berlin Money Fair, it happens sort of every year. I think there's quite a few of the ones in the Stackers Social, so a lot of the UK guys are actually going down there to meet. I have got my accommodation and things booked, but I'm still 50-50 just for personal reasons, whether I can go or not. But it's a place where, if I think the Royal Mint or the Berlin Money Fair is going to be the sort of mutual location where people can meet, just hang out and chill and just talk about coins and things, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I've heard of the Berlin Money Fair from Austrian Stacker, of course. Yeah, and finally remembered my question. So you said you were monetized. How long have you been monetized? And I also for Austrian, you're monetized as well, I presume. Am I
No,
incorrect?
no,
No.
I could monetize my channel for, I think that the first point when I reached this 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. But I never monetized my channel because here in Austria it doesn't make any sense to monetize a channel because first of all, I mean, you do not earn a lot of money, and second, I would have to pay 50% taxes from everything
Oh,
I'm earning from my YouTube channel, and
wow.
considering that I would need how's it called, this tax guy, this guy who's doing your tax declarations and so on. How is this called in English?
Accountant.
Accountant, tax accountant.
Yeah, tax accountant. Thank you.
Oh, you're
And
welcome.
I would have to pay him as well. So actually, I would just everything I would earn with my YouTube channel actually would I would have to pay to my tax accountant, and so this is why I decided that my channel will not be monetized.
Understood. And McDonald?
Yeah, so I think probably about just over a year now. But I mean, I've had the channel for 3 years now, so it took a couple of years. But I think the way that it works, the tax system in the UK works differently. Um, so anything over like £1,000. So let's say you earn £1,000 from self-employment, etc. That's when you start paying tax. Anything under 1,000, you don't need to declare. Um, if it goes over that, expenses wise and things like that, you don't need to pay tax on. Um, it works slightly differently. We don't need to submit tax returns if we're just in a regular job, like I think in the US you do.
Yeah.
It's all automatically done. So when you pay for things, all the tax is already applied for when you buy goods. When you get your paycheck every month, let's say I earn a few £1,000s, let's say £3,000, the tax will have already been taken out of that. And let's say at the end of the year you want to do a rebate or something, you go to the tax office and you want to see if you're due a refund for overpaying tax. Sometimes you can get some money back, sometimes you can um, have to pay more, but they take it over the course of the year. So in terms of YouTube, to answer your question, when it comes to monetization, if you earn under £1,000, it's worth doing a declaration because you may earn lots the next year and you can deduct it from the first year if you didn't earn so much. But
Oh,
anything over £1,000 you will need to declare. But when it comes to expenses, so everything I earn from the channel goes in back into the channel, and then I claim that as expenses for the channel, so I don't need
right.
to pay as much tax. So it's yeah, so
It makes it easier for you to have a channel.
yeah, it does. It makes more sense to spend as much money as I can on the channel that I earn through the YouTube earnings because I don't pay as much tax. I just can't save it, so I just got to spend it on things, upgrading it, whatever it is. Even just traveling when it comes to fuel to Cardiff,
Right.
for the purposes of a video because it's going on YouTube. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Huh. Very cool.
If I would like to do that, I would have to establish actually a company, and the problem is for me it wouldn't have any advantage because I deducted my computer from the taxes anyway because I'm home office based, so
Oh yeah.
it's already put in my tax declaration, and every my mobile phone and my webcam and everything else. Yeah, so I wouldn't have any advantage.
So you're already covered on all that. That's good. Right
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Because I work from home, and if you work from home, if you have a home office contract, then you can deduct a lot of also actually laptop, computer, microphone, webcam, everything you can deduct from the tax. So.
It sounds like what back. I'm sorry. McDonald Bullion was saying the tax is pretty much if you work for an employer, it's the same. Yeah, you fill out a W-2 form when you first get a job. That way they know how much tax that you claim dependents. Your wife, yourself, your kids, whatever. And yeah, so your check is net. It's not gross. Yeah, it's net. The government takes their dip before you ever get it. And then also, yeah, the same as well on the if you work out of your home, you can actually all those items that you mentioned, Austrian, are definitely what do they call it? You can write it off on the taxes, as part of an expense of doing business. And also, we have a square footage in your home of the size of the room that you use as an office. You can also you write that off. There's like a formula that you fill out, figure out how many square feet you use. or you guys probably use meters, but and then yeah, you get a little discount, or it goes towards your tax expenses on that, like you're actually renting the space to yourself, kind of thing.
Yeah, we have something like that as well. For example, but in Austria it's a fixed amount here, so you cannot just say I'm using the biggest room in my house for working from home or from a YouTube channel, and then so they give you a fixed amount, which is I think the maximum is I think it's around 500 euros per year or something you get for using your uh, as you said, the space for work or something.
Right on. I've got a question for all of you, and I'd like to start with Iran. Or I keep calling you Iran. I'm sorry, flock of seagulls. I've got music on the brain. I ran so far away. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm hearing the music every time I see your name. I'm hearing that music. But yeah, the question is for all you guys: what is the last piece of precious metal you picked up most recently? And please go ahead, Iran. Or Iran so far.
It was this Thursday or Friday. I think I already showed you. One moment. It's from Česká národní banka. This is a map of Moravia 400 years ago. Moravia, it's like a Stadt. I think every time that I show it, it goes off. Well, to be continued.
Oh, we lost him.
He left us. He got scared. McDonald, I wanted to ask you another question, because all those overseas territory in North Ireland, Scotland, well, I'm not sure, but they have their own currency, for example.
Yeah, so
Can you use them
you
in
can.
England, for example?
You can. So
Like as a euro, that it's international.
yeah, so they all use pound sterling. So let's say that you go to an ATM and you withdraw some money from Scotland, they will have their own variation of the pound sterling. So let's say that you go to Glasgow, withdraw some money, and then go down to London. You can use that, and they can take it. However, you don't see Scottish money very often in the south of England anyway. So some people will be a bit hesitant. They don't necessarily need to accept what you're offering. They have the right to decline, but that's when you would probably want to flag someone down, someone maybe a little bit older, um, because you can accept it. The Northern Irish notes you can, but I've never seen an Irish note.
I just posted a link to a video where I'm showing an Irish note.
Oh, nice. Is that the Northern Irish one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out. But the Northern Irish one, I'm pretty confident you can as well. And I think if you have Gibraltar pounds, because Gibraltar uses the pound sterling as well, that can be spent here, but our pound sterling, let's say from England, can't be spent in Gibraltar. So it's very confusing.
So it doesn't function like euro.
No, I don't know why it's like that. I think it's very subjective. It's very much like bartering, isn't it? It's very much like they don't necessarily have to accept it, but when it comes to, let's say, if you come from Ireland and then go to England and try to use a £20 note from Ireland, it can be accepted because it's the same value, but they may not accept it because they've probably just never seen it and just don't understand it.
Yeah.
So it can cause confusion, and people can make fake money and say it's from that territory, for example.
Yeah. I mean, you're just not going to know any different. I mean, we've seen the value of things increase now, and I would argue that a lot of the coins, the low decimal coins that we have, probably aren't needed when it comes to the 1 and 2 penny coins in England. Even with £20 notes, I mean, pound coins, if you had 10 £1 coins from 40 years ago when they first were introduced, that was between £20 and £30 now. So someone people may like bring in £50 notes. They don't necessarily have to accept them, even if they are legal tender. People will create videos and things saying it's legal tender. You need to accept it. Um, no, they don't. Uh, but
They can
it's like
always go to commercial bank, for example.
yeah. It's interesting because I mean it just shows how much inflation has gone up. But um, to answer your question, you can. If you've got Scottish money, Northern Irish money, and things like that, you can use them vice versa, similar to the euro. If you was to go to Austria and go to Spain, you can spend the exact same ones. It doesn't necessarily have to have, um, it doesn't necessarily have to only be spent in certain countries. You can use it everywhere. But it's an interesting system. I don't even think many of us, I don't really understand it fully, but I think that's the best explanation I can kind of give on it.
Mm. And if you have money from 1972, for example, it's still as legal tender.
So yes,
The decimal method.
yeah, there were the 50p's were larger than the ones that we have now.
Yeah,
They
very
were,
copperish.
yeah, so they were the bigger ones. I'm pretty sure they were bigger. Um, they were demonetized, so they brought them all back and released the new ones from 1997. So let's say if you have a 1996 50p, then that's no longer legal tender, I believe. So you can't use that anymore. But I think if people saw them, they'd accept them anyway. But I really haven't seen any. I think they've all been taken out of circulation. But you still see lots of 2p's, 1p's, um, especially from the early 70s that you can still use. But I mean, not many people use them very often now. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, I have a
I
lot of
I
shillings,
think
but
I think
nothing.
it's much easier in the UK to here in Austria if you come with old banknotes. You have to go to a national bank to exchange it for new banknotes. But I had this several times in the UK when I had because from business trips I had old £10 notes, and in the meanwhile you have these polymer banknotes. And I just asked in a shop, or even older ones, I just asked in the shop and said, could you change this for me? And I said, yes, of course, because I have to go to the bank anyway every day and I just can exchange it there. Yeah, so I never had issues with banknotes. I never had issues in the UK to get rid of old banknotes.
Yeah, I think you still can. I just don't see them very often now. Like they changed them all to polymer notes just
Yeah,
because they last a lot longer, don't they? So
yeah,
I
sure.
think you can still do that.
I can put them in a washing machine.
Yeah, they'll come out brand new then. They come out looking really good.
No,
Answer
but
to
I just asked in a shop and I had no problems at all. He took it and I said yeah, but is it okay? And he said yes, of course. I have to go to the bank anyway, and there I can change it. Yeah, so no
Oh,
problem at
okay.
all.
Yeah. I mean, whoever you dealt with is probably like. I mean, I know that there will be people that will say no because they just can't be bothered. Um,
Yeah.
and you just even go to the bank now and you request like large amounts of cash and things. Um, they don't necessarily have that so much anymore, or they're just a little bit
Mhm.
hesitant to give it just because they blame it on the cashless system. But no, it's I'm fairly confident that you can still do that. So yeah, no, that was good that he did that for you. That's good customer service anyway.
I think cashless society is unstable society.
Yeah,
Imagine you stuck
yeah.
somewhere, you don't have battery. How you can pay?
Yeah, and that's what kind of puts me off. It's even with things like work with everything. I use a notepad for work, and we're being told to like use phones. Um, well, I say, well, what happens if we lose a phone, or if there's no internet, or it goes down? What then? Well, don't lose your phone. Well, yeah, no, I get that, but it's as easy as me just putting out a bit of pen and paper and just writing it down. So I think the point I'm trying to make is um, technology is really good when it works, but we shouldn't be wholly reliant on it. And I think it comes down to sort of the cash-based system as well. I am concerned that we will go completely cashless because I don't think that will necessarily be a good thing. Um,
No.
all it will really take is one real good espionage to completely shut down the economy.
Yeah,
What
and
do
you
we
have
Yeah,
do then?
I mean
dependency on internet.
it must not be a kind of sabotage or whatever scenario. It's enough. I saw this in Sweden, so I frequently have to travel to Sweden, and Sweden is basically cashless. Yeah? And And this was this day when how is this company called here in Europe? Is it PayLife that is actually providing the whole online network for all these card payment systems and so on? I think it's PayLife, and they had a server crash, and this was actually just half a day. Yeah, this whole network didn't work in some parts of Europe, and the shops were empty because nobody had cash to pay. And I went into a restaurant, and of course, because in Austria here we pay a lot cash, yeah. So yeah, we don't like cashless too much here. We don't like to use our cards. We pay cash, and especially out of the bigger cities. And so I've picked up some Swedish crowns at the airport, and I went into a shop, and actually the free, these were students, young girls working in this shop. I bought 2 books there. They were sitting in the corner, and they were talking to each other, playing on their phones, and I asked them, am I the only customer here? She said, today yes, because the card terminals don't work because there was a server crash. And I said, so then nobody goes shopping? She said, yeah, because the people don't have cash. Yeah, they just pay with cards, and if this terminal doesn't work, the shop is closed. It's crazy.
Which
Yeah,
is it's like go to cave time, you know, like forgot how to pronounce in English, like a caveman, you know.
I understand. Yeah,
Stone Age.
Yeah, Stone Age.
yeah. I think it's vulnerable, isn't it? It's vulnerable for things to go wrong. If you, I mean, it's just like it's like when you think of like investing and stuff. If you have all your eggs in one basket, if everything is being put into this idea of going cashless and being wholly
Yeah.
reliant, what if
and
something goes wrong and no one
and
really has the answer?
and imagine if the situation between the European Union and or UK and Russia gets a bit more tense, yeah, because of Ukraine or whatever. And I mean, they just need to send the hackers, and all these cashless countries like Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, and so on. I mean, they would have massive issues because literally the whole economy would stop if because I know a lot of people that from there, and I asked them, and most of them do not have any cash.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how it happens in the future. I think for total worldwide blackout for the cash-in system is very unlikely, but I think when it comes to it being local, I think something happened recently where like the cash systems and things in the shops were completely closed, and none of the ATMs. I mean, the closest ATM is going to be in town, a few miles away. What
Yeah,
happens when there's no cash in there? What do you do? I mean, it's ultimately
I think Austrian we should cancel the EU and start Federace of the Danuba, and
the Danube Federation,
yes,
Danube Union.
with Poland maybe and Croatia to have sea coast and fuck the EU. Sorry, because they only anarchists there already. Like with all the economy, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I still think that the European Union is a good thing. Yeah, so I know we have different opinions on that, but I mean, people always, I don't know, they take it as given that nothing ever goes wrong. And as said before, yeah, it must not even be, I don't know, a cyber attack or sabotage or whatever. But I mean, like it was in Sweden, yeah, just a server crash, and yeah, you cannot buy anything anymore.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I agree with you. I forgot Wortzeil. I forgot how to say it. Like in this term of the EU, I completely agree. Don't get me wrong. With the Wertzein
What?
tariff, tariff
What tariff?
that EU doesn't have tariff. If I want to trade with you, I don't need to pay tax as tariff because of international trade.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we have seen with the UK, and I have a lot of friends in the UK because I used to work a lot in the UK in one of my previous companies. And we really, for Christmas, we used to send each other huge packages because usually One of my best friends is in the UK, and she usually sent me tons of tea because I love tea from the UK. They have the best tea in the whole world. Yeah, I just want to mention this. and and she always sent me a lot of tea and cookies and whatever. So we sent a lot of stuff, especially for Christmas. And this year I received the usual package from her, and I had to pay, I think, 70 something euros import tax.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So don't get me wrong, I completely agree with you in terms of economic, but it became too much political. You know, you have people from Italy sit in Brussels and choose what my country should do. So this is another thing. This is too much.
Just AS, just out of curiosity, what tea is your favorite from the UK?
uh, I actually love the house brand from Harrods. This is my favorite peppermint tea.
Oh, okay.
And then there is, I would need to go downstairs now. I don't actually know what brand it is, but this is a berry tea, red berry tea. So it's a kind of blend. Um, and yeah, Julie, my friend from the UK, she always sends me 10 packages. So I really drink this a lot. I love this tea. And my wife likes very much all kinds of black teas, yeah, Earl Grey and all of this.
Yeah, of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's more so the like is it the fruity teas? Is that, am I right in saying that you
I'm
like?
I'm more into fruit teas. My
Ah,
wife
okay.
is more into Earl Grey uh and British breakfast tea and all of these teas. But I really like fruit teas.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the import tax, it sucks, unfortunately. It's I think some of the packages that when I first I think started the channel, when I was buying a few things from the US, I didn't realize about the import taxes when they first came here.
Ouch.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so I quickly learned to not buy things from there. Um, but you live and learn, don't you? But it's just an unfortunate thing that just a few years ago, when you could just send packages and they wouldn't apply, but now they do apply. Yeah, it's a bit of a sting.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I mean, even before Trump started this trade war with Europe, I mean, we actually just paid that there was a standard fee we had to pay for sending goods to the US, and as long as the value of it was not more than, I don't recall how much it was. I think it was $100 or $200 or something. So you could really send like 2, 3, 4 coins without any issue. Yeah, you just filled out this document and said there are 4 coins in it, and you paid, I don't know, this standard amount, which was almost nothing. And so I did a lot of coin trades with people from the US, and then it was when Trump started this trade war with Europe, and I got a package and I had to pay the first time. There were 2 small coins in it, and I had to pay like 30 euros or something. And I thought, what is this? And and now it's really, I mean, it's this is really bad for our community because in the past we sent so many things, yeah, to I did so many coin trades with people from the US. I have some older videos from like 4 years ago, um, where we actually traded 10 ounces of silver, yeah, and a guy from the US sent me Morgan dollars and whatever, and I sent him Maria Theresa dollars and other Austrian silver coins and so on. So we did a lot of these things, but now with the taxes and it's
Yeah,
expensive.
I also stopped sending and getting from you say stuff due to all this. You know, I just need to release a postcard. I pay €5. Somebody send me Epic
Yeah, it's
Christmas,
crazy.
and I need to pay €5 for the postcard.
For Merry Christmas, yeah, send an email.
Merry Christmas, pay more.
Yeah, no, it's a shame, yeah. Well, okay, gentlemen, I think we're already more than 2 hours online, and I promised my wife to take her to a Greek restaurant tonight.
Oh, lovely.
So I think unfortunately,
Just quick question.
I really enjoyed it. Especially LBS. I know you're still in the chat. I think. Thank you so much for coming on the panel and Ron as usual, and McDonald Bullion. Yeah, it was really great to have you here.
Yeah, it's great to be
Uh,
here. Thank you.
Austrian, just a quick question. The coin you send of it's like Chinese treasure from the series of the Asian treasure.
Pardon? Which coin?
100 euro gold moon set that's called China's PP.
This is a coin series. It's called the Magic of Gold, and it's a series of 6 half-ounce gold coins. Because Liberty asked, well, what was the last coin you bought? And this, I ordered this coin this week, and this is the 6th coin. This series started 6 years ago or 5 years ago, and in December, the last coin of this series will be issued by or released by Austrian Mint. And there was the gold of Mesopotamia, the gold of the Scyth, the gold uh,
Pharaoh,
the pharaohs,
Inca, and
the
India.
gold of the Incas, and the gold. What was number 5?
In India,
Exactly. Yeah, the gold of India was last year, or
I
this year,
remember.
and last year, and the last one will be the gold of China, and then the series is completed, and I have all of the 6 coins then.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Very
And my
nice.
wife bought me this. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't want. I was too greedy. I didn't want to buy the. They have a very nice collector box for this coin series made from mahogany wood, but this was really expensive. And my wife bought me this collector box for my birthday, and so I now have the collector box then with all the 6 coins, and I will for sure show it in a video. Yeah, but I was so happy about this box because I didn't want to buy it because it was really expensive. But my wife bought it for my birthday.
Well, I'm waiting for December for video.
No, this is one of the and with all 5 coins released so far, Austrian Mint won the Coin of the Year award for the best gold coin. So the last 5 years in a row they won the Coin of the Year award for the coins of all of the 6 coins are so beautiful.
Well,
The only
it's
thing
masterpiece,
is
no doubt.
the only thing is this time it's really really expensive because the last year for this half-ounce coin I paid I think 890 euros, and this year I can tell you in a second because the gold price went up so
Yeah,
much.
it's like 50% premium, no? Those coins.
No, it's half an ounce. It's not.
1,000. Sorry, half ounce, not quarter. Sorry, my
It's half
mistake.
an ounce. This year it's 1,290 euros. Wow.
Scheiße.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's almost 50% more expensive than last year because the gold price went up. The premium is not too high on these coins, but it's a beautiful coin series. Hey, Stamos is in the chat as well. Yeah, Liberty, that's true. My wife is awesome. That's the reason why we are together for more than 20 years already. Last year we celebrated no, this year, the beginning of this year, we celebrated our 20th anniversary already.
So you're with your wife only to buy presents for your
Yeah,
collection.
exactly. If she stops buying presents,
Like,
no,
ciao. Yeah. It was nice to meet you.
no, no. No, she's awesome, like Liberty said. My birthday was in September, Liberty. It's already a long time ago. Christopher McCormick, another great guy here in the channel now, in the chat now. Yeah, thank you all for being here. But as said, yeah, we're already online for more than 2 hours, and I promised my wife to take her to a Greek restaurant tonight, so I need to stop the live stream now, unfortunately. But it was really great, you all being here. For you, McDonald, it must be very funny, yeah, to hear all these strange accents and all this people who speak something that's similar to English.
Oh yes, wonderful. Yeah, it's a change for sure.
A pleasure for the years. Well, so thank you everybody, gentlemen and chat, and servos, and catch you next time. Have a nice week, of course.
Yeah,
cheers.
wish you all a great new week. And stay safe and healthy. And thank you all for being here. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, so I will just end the stream. Thank you all very much. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Right.